Kraft Heinz is splitting in two. Ketchup on one side, cold cuts on the other. By 2026, this split could change everything. But is it a smart reset or just banker fees 2.0? Stocks down, Buffett's unimpressed, and a $300 split bill looms. Watch to the end to see which side wins.
Gary, moving on to thing number 3. This one's exciting. We got Warren Buffett. We don't talk about him very often. So anytime, obviously, a famous investor, big name, and he's not happy. So even better. We're talking about Kraft Heinz. Gary, thing number 3, Kraft Heinz to spin off into 2 focused big businesses. What do those look like? We'll be talking about Warren here in a minute as well.
Rob, I got to tell you, the interns went with the basic Kraft Heinz operating margin graph, right? They went with finance. Do you remember a couple of Olympics ago, Michaela Maroney, that she's not amused meme where she just looked annoyed? We should have had like an AI version of that, but with Warren Buffett's face, right?
Yeah, that one
looking displeased.
We could still do it. So if Cashin's listening, let's fire that up.
Yeah, or get Nazim to use ChatGPT and say we need a mashup of Warren Buffett's face and Michaela Maroney's not amused. We're gonna have to work on it. All right, here's the news. Kraft Heinz is spinning off into 2 focused businesses, right? So they announced a tax-free spinoff into 2 publicly traded companies. It should happen by late 2026. So about a year from now, you're going to have 2 businesses. By the way, you're going to love the names. You ready for the sexy names here? There's going to be a spread-based business, right? So brands like Heinz ketchup, all of the spreads, things, ketchup, all that stuff. Okay, ready? That's going to be called Global Taste Elevation Corporation. Pretty hot, right? All right.
Well,
don't answer. The food business.
Does that insinuate that we have bad taste? Does the globe have bad taste if it's Global Taste Elevation? Love that name.
Exactly. Yeah, some consulting firm made millions of dollars on that. So you know what, Rob? Somewhere there is a marketing firm getting paid more than Flying V that came out with Global Taste Elevation Corporation.
Oh, Harry, you're getting me in way too much trouble here.
Rob, all I have to say is if you ever get hired by Kraft Heinz, just call me. I'll call the interns. I guarantee we can come up with something better than that. But wait, we're not done. There's going to be a food business. That business is going to feature food things like Oscar Mayer, Lunchables, Kraft Singles. Ready? They're going to call that, this is very exciting, North American Grocery Corporation.
Got it. Nice. Well done, marketing team.
Yeah, exactly. This to me, it's almost like they're saying, please treat us like generic food. Here's generic spread. Here's generic food. You're a branded company. Come up with a brand.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Interesting.
All right. Anyway, the move here is a strategic pivot. It's aimed at reducing complexity, enabling each entity to focus on specific market dynamics, global condiments, and staple grocery products. Investor reception has been tepid. Warren Buffett is not happy. He warns that the split alone may not fix structural issues. In fairness to the company, though, Kraft Heinz merged about a decade ago. And right after the merger, they had operating margins in excess of 20%. Now I'm checking the graph that the interns did. Good job, guys. And their margins over the last few years have been like in the 8 to 12% range. They did have a good 2023, around 18%. 2024, not so good, mid-single digits. So basically, the whole point of the merger was the Kraft Heinz merger was you were supposed to get these operating synergies and better margins. And instead, their margins went down. So, they're basically saying, let's throw in the towel and, split the companies.
Gary, with management, I mean, why would they want to do it that way, right? Obviously, when it seems like you've got some displeasure coming back from the ranks, and especially at the top of those ranks.
All right. So again, let's take a look at it from both sides. From the point of view of management, they're saying, hey, we did this merger. The idea was to get better margins. It didn't work. And so we're going to split the company up into these two pieces again and basically give each side a professional management team that's just focused on doing what they do well. And you could say, hey, wait, is selling ketchup really that different from selling Oscar Mayer? And the answer is, yeah, it's a little bit different. Theoretically, you could have the same people working on it, but this is the idea on it. The reason Warren Buffett isn't happy is because his point is, guys, you did this merger a decade ago in order to benefit from this stuff. Pull it together. Don't do a divestiture where you're going to have, two marketing teams, two management teams, two sets of public company costs, two audits. Basically, their expenses are going to go up as a result of this. The other thing that I would mention on this, is, these brands, it's the United States, a lot of people are moving away from these kinds of products, right? And, you might say, okay, well, wait, Oscar Mayer, Lunchables, Kraft Singles, but, Rob, the current administration and the Secretary Kennedy at Health and Human Services is really trying to push Americans away from this kind of, they call it ultra processed food. And, let me ask you, are you eating more of the stuff? The people are they eating more of this kind of stuff or less?
Yeah, definitely. I know in our household less. Wife doesn't even, she won't consider it, right? Definitely looking for the alternative options, right? A lot of the processed stuff, and I think that's just health tech, right? I mean, it's just continues to be the direction that most everything starts to move. So, Gary, moving on. This is the demerger issue of this week's 5 Things to Know. Please head to our website. I know we're on live right now, deepknowledgeinvesting.com. You can sign up for a free subscription. You'll get delivered this written version of the 5 things each and every week. We'll also be live hosting this show as well as distributing through all of our online social media platforms. And then we have a premium subscription, $100 a month, gets you access to all premium gated content, whole access to the site, current recommendations, buys, sells, etc. The whole 9 yards there. And if you're just listening in, thanks so much. Really appreciate you spending your valuable time with us.